If you had to describe Spike's family in one word, you'd probably say cute, wholesome.
Spy mission. Waku waku.
And yeah, that's true, though it also has messaging and political themes. Don't I sound smart saying something that's literally so obvious? No, I'm not going to pretend Spike's Family is this big brain intellectual political commentary show. It's mostly fun, and that's okay. But especially in this new season, you can see how good I am at writing, but especially in this new season, it shows the series' ability to give commentary and share its views on certain topics. Because through just one flashback, it reveals the show's core ideology and views on war and conflict, as well as deepening Loid as a character, explaining how he became who he is and why he believes violence is not the answer. And by the end, it completely changed how I saw the show and the whole Operation Strix mission. So in this video, we're going to be looking at how this season uses a single backstory to communicate its core ideology and messaging and why it completely reframes the entire mission. Damn, that was a long title. But quick intro before I begin. My name is Faithful, real name by the way. This is ChiziChat, and if you enjoy anime deep dives or analytical content, consider liking and subscribing because it really helps the channel. Now, before the spy work and action, Twilight was just a kid, and this is the first time Spike's family shows us where he actually comes from, and also where most of the season's messaging lies. The backstory begins with us seeing Twilight growing up in Luwen, a small border region between the east and the west. At that time, it was a pre-war state, and the war hadn't fully started yet, but there was a lot of tension already. But nevertheless, we see Twilight and his friends playing, pretending to be soldiers. They are laughing, running around. It looks so innocent, at least from the surface, because even from a young age, you can already see the bad ideology that is brewing up in their minds, and it's quite noticeable by how the kids play. Twilight and his friends play soldiers, but the roles are already decided. Vestalis are the heroes, while Anya is the enemy. To them, war is simple. There's a good side and a bunch of demons, and fighting the enemy is the right thing to do. They don't see war as something bad, but more of a necessity. So with this mindset, Twilight goes home and tells his dad that he wants to become a soldier.
But I can fight! I know I can beat those demons from the east!
Now, at first, I thought his father was just trying to crush his dreams or something, but then I realized his father doesn't despise him. He despises the concept of war because he has seen the consequences. And then his father asks the single most important question of the season.
You've seen these demons committing their evil deeds. You've personally talked with them and know what kind of people they are.
Honey, please.
Don't be so sure about a war breaking out. Are you wishing for it to happen?
Because the question is, who is the enemy really? The Ostanians say the West is evil. Depending on who you ask, the answer is different. This season leans into how easily people are manipulated. Ordinary people are taught who to hate, what to fear, and most of the time, they never even question it. I mean, these literal kids are already villainizing people they don't even know. And where do you think they learned this from? People are handed stories by newspapers, by articles, by propaganda, and they're told to believe it. Because when the war began, Twilight carried arms, followed orders, watched his comrades not come back, all without knowing why and just believing it was right. He was a hero. And in this, both sides are convinced that the other is evil, making people who have literally no reason to hate each other fight and suffer just because of someone else's defeat. And Spike's family is really clear on how it despises that.
馬鹿らしくならないか。この東西戦争は言うなれ外交の失敗の結果だ。なんで失敗の尻拭いを俺ら木っ端市民がやんなきゃなんねえのよ。都合よく憎しみ合わされて、戦って、命を落として。
It isn't criticizing soldiers, it is criticizing the greatest sin in this world, not hatred, ignorance. And not only did it talk about ignorance, it also talked about the importance of thinking. Across the episodes, it keeps repeating this point about thinking. It's telling you and me, don't simply blindly follow, don't automatically choose a side, and don't let others dictate your hatred. Observe, cross-check, reflect, because just a little bit of context can easily change, and at the same time the show critiques the need for war, showing us that there are better ways to resolve conflicts, and this is why the Operation Strix exists. The entire mission is to prevent wars, not through violence. Because both the show and Twilight have come to understand the true cost of conflict and war. And new season lets us see his new mindset evolve. He is not a spy just following orders. He has witnessed war from both perspectives, as a victim and one who engages in it. And he sees no point. He knows there are better ways. And seeing him more vulnerable, more human, and finally understanding the motives and reason behind what he does honestly makes me appreciate his character much more. And it's not just Loid, you also get some development. She finally gets to exist out of her assassin role, and she finds friends that she genuinely enjoys being with and isn't always worried about being judged. And those moments were genuinely heartwarming. And I thought, Anya, she's fun. The whole show is fun. And it has the ability to balance heavy themes with playful comedy and warmth, allowing both to coexist seamlessly and pair with a soothing opening and ending soundtrack. It makes season 3 truly special. A like and subscribe really helps the channel. And if you enjoy deep dives, you can watch my other videos. Let me know what you think in the comments. I actually read the comments. Again, this is just a light-hearted video. Happy almost Christmas. And again, I'm Faithful. See you in the next one.